I tell people that I'm a musician, I'm a creative musician. Listen to this, tell me what you think. That's it. Every time I play for an audience and every time I play for a recording session, my aim is to inspire, to uplift, to inform, to encourage, and that's it. A lot of people know me as a jazz musician. A lot of people, and different people, know me as a blues musician. There are others who know me as a gospel musician. In the center of my being, I could care less about the labels, but if they work for all these people who know me in those various genres, then that's good. I was blinded as an infant. I had glaucoma as a baby. And by the time the doctors realized what I had, it was too late to do anything for the eyes, so they wound up taking them out. So by the time I was fully conscious of life and doing things that I maybe partly remember now, I was blind. Everything that I do when I'm creating music is based on intuition. Intuition sparks the emotions. Intuition sparks a lot of things within us. Part of the balance, however, is really making sure that the intellect is also developed. Intellect needs to be developed to interpret what you're getting from your intuitive faculties. What we do is teach the so-called rules, and we keep teaching those rules until the student gets to a point where they don't need them. Then we suggest that they toss all that stuff out and create their own. I don't try to interrupt the emotions or interrupt the energies that they're feeling by giving them a boundary, about giving them a label. I think it's good for people who need them. I think it sucks for people who don't. I tell people that I'm a photographer. I also tell people that I'm interested in capturing images. I'm interested in capturing and creating compositions using images. Past that, I let other people describe it. First of all, I can't see it, and I'm probably more aware of that than anybody else. So I'm not trying to fool people. My whole thing is to capture the image, capture the composition, and regardless of what I shoot, it's still a composition. Always a special feeling when I come back to New Orleans. It's still my homeland, it's still my hometown. I still have a lot of attraction for the city. I still feel attached to the city in a lot of ways. I feel like any piano I sit in front of is my instrument. I don't care who owns it, I don't care who bought it, doesn't matter. For the time I'm sitting at that piano, it's mine. And I get to command that piano. It's an inanimate object until I start playing it. And when I start playing it, when I move my fingers up and down the keys and those hammers are struck, that piano produces energy that brings it alive. And I'm happy to be the one that commands it. I'm happy to be the one that physically commands it. I also know that there's an energy within me that is superior to any energy that I will know, that I will understand outside of me. And that energy really is in command. Some people will call it God, some people call it other things. I don't care what you call it. I know that when it's in force, it works. And it doesn't have any boundaries. It doesn't say, you're supposed to play gospel music, or you're supposed to play jazz, or you're supposed to play country. It says, you play anything you damn well want to play. And that's what I do.